Mustaqillik bolmasa, erkinligin bekkiyin, erkinligin bolmasa, hukuklaryň bir tiyin.
Hello, my name is Jessica. I am the spokesperson for the Uyghur interim government, and I have updated news to report today. House of Representatives Bill 3334, the Stop CCP Act, that was introduced and amended on September 12, 2024, now has been scheduled for action in the coming days, perhaps this week in the full House of Representatives in the United States Congress. This bill is known as the Stop CCP Act, which stands for Sanctioning Tyrannical and Oppressive People within the Chinese Communist Party Act. It is the sense of Congress that members of the Chinese Communist Party, led by General Secretary Xi Jinping, are responsible for acts of repression and genocide against Uyghur Muslims in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. Now we await the full vote from the House of Representatives to support enactment of this as law. A bill must be passed by both the House and the Senate in identical form and then signed by the President to become a law. We are hopeful that this will happen soon. It has been a while, but the important position by the United States of America is significant to encourage the Communist Chinese government to stop the genocide and other atrocities against the Uyghur people. According to the World Uyghur Congress recent report, Volkswagen recently conducted an audit to clear it of complicity in Uyghur forced labor, and it failed. A leaked version of the audit asserts that the audit fails to meet international standards. Volkswagen claims the audit found no indication of any use of forced labor, but SA 8000 auditing principles were not applied. A major violation identified including failing to protect Uyghur staff from surveillance, intimidation, and detention by the Chinese government. The World Uyghur Congress criticized Volkswagen's actions and raised concerns about the use of audits in East Turkestan. Credible and independent audits are not possible in a repressive environment where millions of Uyghurs are under extensive surveillance, arbitrarily detained and tortured for words or appearances that do not conform to Communist Party ideas. It is high time for Volkswagen to leave, said Geir Kurban, Director of German Advocacy at the World Uyghur Congress. The WUC also calls on Volkswagen to completely close its joint venture and withdraw its presence and supply chain from East Turkestan. In other news, a Japanese member of parliament urges stronger actions against China's human rights abuses in East Turkestan. Arifa Ari, Japan's first lawmaker of Uyghur heritage, is urging her country to take a stronger stance against China's human rights abuses and adopt a more robust defense posture in response to Beijing's growing belligerence. She criticized Japan's lack of recognition for the Uyghur genocide and emphasized the need for Japan, as Asia's leading democracy, to hold China accountable for persecution of the Uyghurs. Japan did pass a non-binding resolution condemning China's actions, but she calls for stronger diplomatic efforts to address the crisis. And the repression of Uyghurs in exile continues. A Voice of America news report highlighted the intensified repression efforts by the Chinese Communist government against Uyghurs exiled in the United States. This repression includes online attacks on activists and intimidation tactics, deterring Uyghurs from participating in advocacy efforts. Threats are directed at relatives still in East Turkestan, which creates an atmosphere of fear. Elfadar Itbir, president of the Uyghur American Association, recently described being targeted by online harassment and fake emails. She had to enhance her security and noted nearly every Uyghur community member has at least one relative detained in East Turkestan. If you wish to share your story with the Uyghur community, please contact us at alblajan1211@icloud.com. We, the Uyghur interim government, the Uyghur Republican Party, the Justice for Uyghurs organization, and the Uyghur central government will continue to appreciate the efforts of all of the organizations around the world working to end the Chinese Communist Party crimes against humanity. Until then, please keep up your personal efforts to pursue justice for the Uyghur people. Thank you, and we will see you next time.